Hi, everyone. So today I want to talk about a subject that I hear a lot from my clients, but because they don't know how to manage it effectively, they go back to what they can control, which is nutrition to reduce their symptoms. So the subject is stress. And we're going to see why stress is so important. So, my clients know that stress can impact their symptoms like bloating, gas, diarrhea. But because they don't have the tools when we start working together to be able to handle stress in an effective way, they just focus on nutrition. Now, nutrition is really important to reduce a chronic digestive issue. So, taking inflammatory foods out and adding in foods that are really nutritious and that are going to feed the good bacteria, leading to a rebalancing of the gut microbiome. But stress is just as crucial to know how to handle it. So, there are two types of stress, positive and negative. Stress is a normal reaction to exciting events like falling in love, getting a new job, or buying a home. Stress is also a hardwired survival technique built into your body as a means of protection. And when triggers arise, the sympathetic nervous system signals the fight or flight response, which mobilizes you to take action and avoid danger. So the issue is that your body doesn't know the difference between a bear chasing you, so danger, and a work related anxiety. So your body stress response is perfectly healthy when there's a real emergency like a bear chasing you. But if your body is constantly getting stress signals for everyday issues, you will burn out over time. But not only will you burn out, there's many areas that are going to be affected because of stress. Sleep is the first one. So when you're stressed, the hormone that is secreted is adrenaline. And adrenaline is designed to keep you slightly awake. When you're stressed, your mind does not allow you to sleep restoratively because if you were in danger, you need to be alert. Also, stress impacts what you eat. When we stress, we don't go for kale. We go for high sugar foods, high fat foods that will lead an increase in your weight, but also an increase in your symptoms of the chronic digestive issue. So, this is why it's crucial to manage stress. And also, more importantly, when it comes to your gut, what stress does is it can kill all the bacteria in your gut microbiome that you tried so hard to rebalance through nutrition. So, nutrition is crucial to be able to reduce your symptoms, taking inflammatory foods out, adding in really nutritious food that are going to feed the good bacteria. But if you don't know how to handle and manage stress in an effective way, then you'll go back to eating trigger foods and just go back into that negative loop of having symptoms, not having symptoms, but not really knowing how to manage it effectively. Stress management is one of the solutions. So, how can we manage stress in an effective way in everyday life? So, just as the sympathetic nervous system, the fight or flight increases the stress response and it impacts every area of your life. The parasympathetic nervous system turns it off. The parasympathetic nervous system helps the body conserve energy and rest. And the ability to go from fight or flight to rest and digest is critical for your well being and for a balanced gut microbiome. Unfortunately, a return to relaxation does not occur easily for most people in today's fast paced society. We're all running around in panic mode from our everyday worries. We're chronically stressed because of work, because of the news, because of a pandemic. But finding ways to activate this relaxation response is really, really vital for your well being and for your gut health. So there's some techniques to reduce stress. There's many, 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 but for the purpose of this video, I'm going to keep it really short. These are some techniques that I have used myself to be able to reduce stress right then and there and that I guide my clients. So The first one is to practice a calming activity like meditation or light movement, such as Tai Chi or stretching or yoga, if you like it. Nature is really, really soothing when it comes to stress. So if you can, and if you are surrounded by nature, just taking a 10-minute, 15-minute walk as much as you can throughout the day will do wonders for your stress. Also, organize your work and living spaces to be clutter free, peaceful environments. Planning your schedule using a daily or weekly planner, prioritizing your tasks, and focus on one thing at a time and not at every to do list at the same time. And delegate tasks whenever possible if you feel overwhelmed. So these are some easy techniques that you can implement today. You can find the one or two or more that really speak to you and try to do that today. Try to do that today. Whenever I am working and I feel this stress response build up because I have so many to dos, I take a step back and I do a 5-minute meditation or a 10-minute walk, whatever I can to reduce stress in order for me not to burn out and in order for me not to have increased gut symptoms. So, now that you know that there's the sympathetic nervous system that is a fight or flight response secreted by adrenaline that really builds up the stress, what you need to do in order for it not to go overboard and you not being able to control it is to do relaxation techniques as much as you can. And it doesn't mean that you have 20-minute meditation throughout the day. It can be just a 1 minute or a 2 minute, just deep breathing exercises, just or change environments, go in your balcony if you have one, or just go for a walk. Really go for a walk. Get some fresh air if you can. So here it is again. Stress management, well, stress relief is a really, really crucial step in reducing your chronic digestive issue, just as nutrition. What you put in your plate is important, but what you put out of your plate is just as important as what you have on your plate.